For me, it was a really challenging race. Not so much because of the distance or the obstacles, although it was all hard, but it was mostly because I got so cold. Like cold for so long that I've never felt before, because we were constantly in and out of the water and in and out of the mud, and you never really had time to get dry before you were back into another obstacle in the water. So, you know, as time went on through these 12 miles of racing, my muscles were tightening up. It got really hard to run because I was so stiff, and I was just shivering uncontrollably. And we hit another obstacle where if you were to fall in, we were supposed to jump peg to peg. And of course, at this point, the pegs are covered in mud, and you know, we're exhausted and we're covered in mud, and so everybody's falling off these pegs, and you would end up in cold water again. And Mike knew that I wasn't probably going to make it through this obstacle because nobody really was, because it was just too slippery. And I think he also knew that if I fell in the water again and got cold again, I may not finish the race, because I was just at that point, I was just freezing. So he stopped me. He went first and, you know, fell in and stayed in the water, and I started the obstacle. He told me to stop, and he came back and had me crawl on his shoulders. It was only because he knew that I may not finish if I had fallen in. And, you know, for me, like looking back, God taught me a lesson there, that there are times that other people see things ahead of you that know that you're not going to be able to finish, or you're not going to get through this certain element of life without the help of somebody else. And my pride at that point would not have asked him to come and carry me across the obstacle, because I wanted to do this on my own, but he knew better, and he could see better than I could at that point. The other, I guess, aspect of the whole race that I thought was really cool was there were obstacles that you just could not do on your own. 12-foot walls that you had to climb, and you know, just various things that there was no way you could do it without the help of your team. And not only that, but teams were helping other teams, because, you know, again, there were certain things that you just couldn't do without the others around you. And it was a cool experience. I learned a ton, and we all four of us on our team got through it. We made it. We're all in one piece, and we would do it again.